guys, it's Jenny. I wanted to make a video to let you know about something that's going on in my life. First of all, I just want to start off by explaining a little bit about spinal cord injuries. As most of you guys know, a spinal cord injury causes paralysis from the level of injury down. In my case, that's C6-7. And basically what that means is that I'm paralyzed from the chest down and I don't have full function of my hands or my arms. Some of you guys may not know that bladder and bowel function is affected by spinal cord injury as well. And these are really the two things that get in the way of living life with a spinal cord injury. I really think walking is way overrated. A wheelchair works well for most places. But bladder and bowel function is the vein of many of our existences. 3 or 4 times a week, I spend about an hour and a half doing my bowel program. And I won't go into what that involves, but I can't do it completely by myself. So I need to have help with that as well. And that's really one area of my life that I wish I could change. Unfortunately, for about the past 8 years, I would say, I've been having problems with the bowel program. And primarily what that involves is having a fear of an involuntary bowel movement. In December, I learned about a procedure that could possibly help me deal with this area of life a little bit better. It's called the BCIR, or a Barnett Continent Intestinal Reservoir. And it basically creates an internal reservoir out of small intestine and then allows you to catheterize or intubate with a 30 French catheter your stool. I did a lot of research on this because I hadn't heard of it and I couldn't really understand why this is out there and no one's doing it. After doing a lot of research, I contacted the staff down in Florida and they sent me some interesting information in the mail, and it actually, one of the flyers said that Dr. Renke is going to be in Louisville on January 11th. So while he was here, I drove down and I got to hear his presentation. He's done over 800 of these surgeries, primarily with people with problems like ulcerative colitis or familial polyposis. It's also for J pouches or ileostomies that aren't cooperating for people. So it's mostly able-bodied individuals who've had this surgery. Unlike a colostomy or an ileostomy, there are no external devices that you use. So there's no external bag. And it won't interfere with sports, and I'd even be able to do it independently. After the presentation here in Louisville, I got to go up and talk with Dr. Renke and was just asking questions, explaining my situation. And I asked him, how do I even decide about having this procedure? And he said, you need to pray about it. And that really took me back. And it's actually probably the best answer he could have given me. I think if he would have sold me on it too much, I probably wouldn't have trusted him. So that's what I've been doing. I've been praying about having this procedure done. I did go, and when I spoke with my rehab doctor about this option, I really just prayed for his wisdom and his guidance. And he said that this sounded like a great opportunity and a great option for managing my bowel program. When I got to see a new gastrointestinal doctor, he actually has a patient who has had this surgery done, and he thought it was a good quality of life solution. When I did get to be in contact with 2 of Dr. Renke's patients who do have spinal cord injuries who have had this procedure, they simply raved about it and how it had changed their life so much. And that was pretty incredible to hear. Finally, when I submitted my medical records for review to Dr. Renke's office, I really prayed that if there was any reason that I shouldn't have this surgery, that they would simply say no. But they said yes, that I am a candidate for the surgery. I've decided to share this journey with you because I really think it can be a game changer for those of us with spinal cord injuries. I know how much it affects my life and how much it affects so many of your all's lives. If you want more information on the BCIR procedure, you can go to bcir.com. And that'll give you more information on this procedure, as well as the Palms of Pasadena Hospital and Dr. Renke. I'll also be posting updates on my website, which is jennysmithrolls.com. So thank you so much for your support, and we'll see what happens. Thanks.